So, this little poem I found in a book by Robert Service. Huh? It's titled Robert Service on the Virtues of a Woman. And it goes a little something like this. There are strange things done in the midnight sun by the men who moil for gold. The Arctic trails have their secret tales that would make your blood run cold. The northern lights have seen queer sights, but the queerest they ever did see was the night on the march at Lake Labarge at cremated Sam McGee. Now Sam McGee was from Tennessee where the cotton blooms and blows. Why he left home in south to roam, round the pole God only knows. He was always told that the land of gold seemed to hold him like a spell, though he'd often say in his homely way that he'd sooner live in hell. On the sixth day, we were rushing our way over the Dawson Trail, top of your cold and the carcass gold that stabbed like a driven nail. Your eyes were closed and the lashes froze till sometimes we couldn't see. It wasn't much fun, but the only one to whimper was Sam McGee. And that very night, as we lay packed tight in our roast beneath the snow, and the dogs were fed and the stars overhead were dancing heel and toe, he turned to me and Cappy says, "I'll cash in this trip, I guess. And if I do, I'm asking you won't refuse my last request." Well, he sang to me so low that I couldn't say no. Then he said with a sort of moan, "It's the cursed cold and it's got right hold, so I'm chilled clean through to the bone. Yet tain't being dead, it's my awful dread of the ice grave that pains, so I want you to swear that foul affair you'll cremate my last remains." My pals asked me as a thing to heed, so I swore I would not fail, and we started on the streak of dawn, but gosh, he looked ghastly pale. He crossed on the sleigh and he raved all day of his home in Tennessee. And before nightfall, a corpse was all that left to Sam McGee. There wasn't a breath in the land of death that I hurried on and freed. With a corpse half hid that I couldn't get rid because of a promise given. It was... Sorry, It was lashed to the sleigh and seemed to say, "You may tax your brawn and brains, but you promised true and it's up to you to cremate those last remains." Now a promise made is a debt unpaid and the trail has its own stern code. And the days that come from my lips were dumb, and my heart how I cursed that load. In the long, long night, by the lone firelight, while the huskies round in a ring, howled out their most homeless. Howled out their most homeless nose, oh God, how I loathed the thing. And every day that quiet clay seemed to heavy and heavier grow. And on I went through the dogs were spent, the grub was getting low. The trail was bad, and I felt half mad, but I swore I would not give in. And I'd often sing to the hateful thing that it hearkened with a grin. When I came to the marge of Lake Labarge and a derelict there lay, it was jammed in the ice by sod and trice and was called to the Alice May. And I looked at it and I thought of it and I looked at my frozen chum. And here I said with a sudden prize, my crematorium. I'm getting there. I lit the boiler's fire. So full I found it was lying around and I heaped the fuel up higher. Flames just soared and the furnace roared. And I burned a hole in the glowing coal and I stuffed in Sam McGee. And the heavens scowled and the huskies howled and the wind began to blow. It was icy cold, but the hot sweat rolled down my cheeks and I don't know why, and the greasy smoke in an inky cloak went streaking down the sky. I do not know how long in the snow I wrestled with grisly fear, but the stars came out and they danced about ere again I ventured near. I was sick with dread, but I bravely said, "I'll just take a peep inside. I guess he's cooked," and it's time I looked, and the door I opened wide. And there sat Sam looking cool and calm, the heart of the furnace roared. And he wore a smile you could see for a mile. He said, "Please close that door. It's fine in here, but I greatly fear you'll get in the cold and storm. Since I left Plum Tree down in Tennessee, it's the first time I've been warm." There are strange things done in the midnight sun by the men who moil for gold. The Arctic trails have their secret tales that would make your blood run cold. The northern lights have seen queer sights, but the queerest they ever did see was the night on the marge of Lake Labarge I cremated Sam McGee. And women are quite virtuous. The end.